What's up everybody? Today we're gonna look at this Picco engine, disassemble it, check out the internals, and measure the timing numbers. This is supposed to be the ultimate evolution of the P3 engines. So I'm very curious what they did. Yeah, I really like the Picco P3T engine. So very curious what the differences are. So let's get this baby open and check it out. Alright, starting with the cooling head. Typical blue. Yeah, I really like the design. I think it's a very nice looking cooling head. And Picco P3T has a 9-whip cooling head. The P3TX has a 10-whip cooling head. It is a bit lower. And it sits a bit lower. And the new cooling head is actually 11 grams more heavy than the P3TT cooling head. So I don't know if that is an evolution, but it looks very nice. The back plates also changed. This one has a dish. I don't know if that is an evolution. Which is better? For the rest, it's pretty much the same. The sleeves. Let's start with the boost board. Looks pretty similar. Also similar. The typical boost board is what Picco calls those boards. Yeah, exactly the same sleeve as the P3TT. And the boarding looks very nice. Very smooth. The piston and the rod. Knife edged. Machined piston. Looking really good. The carb. 3-needle carb. Short needle. I think it's the same carb as on the P3TT. It comes with 2 venturis, a 7.5 and a 7. And these carbs tune really good. Like I said, I really liked the Picco P3TT. The crankshaft. It has a coating on the counterweight. And hopefully it stays on. I had a bad experience with this engine. when pieces of the coating came off and caused damage to the engine. So this basically looks exactly the same. We're gonna see if they changed the timing numbers, but with the naked eye it looks the same. So hopefully this stays on. Yeah, the two slugs, silicone filled, looking very nice. The baronet, it does come with an oil seal, which was not the case on the P3TT, so that is a good evolution. It doesn't come with a glow plug. That's actually a bit of a shame, if you ask me. It is a turbo head. The shim stack, it comes with 4 shims, a 0.2, a 0.2, a 0.1, and a 0.15, so 0.65 millimeter shim stack. It does come with a collet, the crankcase. Yeah, I think it's exactly the same crankcase as the P3TT. No changes there. Comes with a Swiss ceramic rear bearing, a Japanese front bearing. Exactly the same crankcase. So I'm very curious about the numbers, so let's check them out. Alright, Picco P3Tx for 17.03 stroke 17.3, induction opening at 149, closing at 70, with a total of 219. Not very bad. Blowdown 28, exhaust duration 166, intake duration 110, compression ratio 3.9 to 1, trapped compression ratio 2.86 to 1, piston head clearance 0.62. It is a bit different from the P3TT. Bore and stroke are the same. Induction opening 150, closing at 69, total 219. This could be in my measurements. Blowdown 24, so that is changed. The exhaust port on the sleeve is a bit higher, so that has changed a bit. So probably this engine has a very good top end. It had a very good top end, but that should be improved by the numbers. Exhaust duration 160, so that is a bit higher. Intake duration is the same. So very curious how she runs. Looking forward to run it. It came with the Picco 2099 exhaust, so very curious how she runs with that. Yeah, that's it guys. be on the lookout for the running vid. I got a couple more engines on the way, so stay tuned for that, and I will talk to you guys later.
Picco engine.